Hi, and welcome to the Essentials of Existence Self-Relaxation series, where you will learn easy techniques for stress management. I am Sarah B., your self-wellness consultant, and I am so pleased that you are here joining us proactively taking wellness into your own hands. Today, I am celebrating the 5th video of the self-relaxation series, and I'd like to just take a brief recap of the past 4 weeks for those of you who are just joining us. The first week we focused on the forearm muscles. These muscles here, which can cause some nasty tendinitis or tennis elbow, that carpal tunnel syndrome that many have, these are really overused muscles. So I started with these and showed you that to stretch the front of the arm right here with the fingers extended, you pull them underneath and go to your comfort range. I'm quite flexible in my wrist from doing this stretch every single day. But go as far as comfortably possible, and you hold that there 30 seconds to 2 minutes while breathing. And of course we do it on both hands. And then to reach these back muscles here, you get your hand into a loose fist, thumb on the outside, and just reinforce that fist and then find a comfortable place. Some people need to pull this way. My elbow moves quite a bit, I realize. But find the exact muscles that need to be stretched for you. There are many different angles that can be stretched this way, so find which one works for you. I also sometimes do my stretching with my fist against my waist like this, and that's often how I'll do this stretch. Of course, hold it and breathe and do it habitually. The second week we focused on the shoulder muscles and those pesky little knots between the shoulder blades. And to attack those pesky little knots, we did this technique where you're crossing elbow over elbow, twisting the arms, and then dropping the elbows, dropping the shoulders, and dropping the head. And doing that daily, I use it in the hot shower, so I have the hot water going down the back of my neck. And this technique really helps me open up all of this area here. And I hope it can do the same for you, so give that one a try. The third week, what we focused on was these muscles at the back of the head where the neck meets the skull. And I found for myself and many of my clients that it's the place where our headaches tend to refer from. So even if you're feeling headaches in the front of your head or in the sides of your temples, oftentimes it's from these little muscles here, from staring at a screen too long, from improper posture where we're sort of holding our head back too much. And it's really easy to remedy. If you do this stretch daily, you're going to feel much relief. Interlocking the fingers and then putting my hands just a little bit further behind the crown of my head, and without pulling down, just letting gravity do its thing, I let my head fall forward, and then I just hold it here, breathing deeply. And I'd be holding that for 30 seconds up to 2 minutes, and again, do that daily. The fourth week, what we focused on was the sides of the neck here where it meets the shoulders. So it's the trapezius muscles and the scalenes. And to affect those most optimally, we use the hand on the side that we're going to stretch. So this is my right hand, and this is going to be stretching on the right side of my neck. I'm going to sit on it with my palm up, sit on the hand there. Nice and comfy, which anchors down my elbow. And then I'm going to lean to the left side in order to stretch these right muscles. And just very gently rolling my head back and forth, breathing deeply. And I find this one really helps with the soreness on the side of the neck. And of course, you're going to be holding that a lot longer because, as we've learned, the 3 rules of stretching are breathe deeply, slowly, and allow your body to melt into a stretch. But trying to force our way into a stretch is not going to be the optimal way to get the lengthening that we desire. So less force, more time is how you're going to get that optimal stretch. The second rule of stretching is to hold it 30 seconds to 2 minutes. And the third rule is to do it daily. Do these stretches as often as you think. And I do realize it takes some time for it to become a habit to do stretching daily. It took me several years of having chronic pain injury that I had to focus on stretching, otherwise I wasn't able to walk. So now it's part of my everyday. I sometimes don't even notice when I'm stretching. I'll be in the middle of a conversation and I'll be stretching myself. People think I'm awkward and I think it feels good, so I just do it. Okay, so now that we're all up to date and caught up, I'd like to show you another stretch for the shoulders. One last for this area before I start moving on down and showing a few other techniques for the lower parts of the body. So this one today is for all of us who live with our arms in front. I do a lot of biking, I work on the computer a lot. Any of you who do any kind of lifting in your job, again with these computers, we basically live with our arms in front of us. But we do have a full range of motion that is possible that sometimes our body forgets how to do. So in order to get your body back used to stretching the front of your shoulders is a really simple technique where, again, I'm going to interlock my hands, but they're going to be behind my back. So this is the positioning of my hands, but it's behind my back. So whoop, there they are. And I found myself a nice little low couch. You can do this on any chair. If the back is too high, try sitting on a few pillows to prop yourself up, just in case if your arms can't reach too far back like mine do, then it's just prop yourself up and then the stretch will be better for you. And what I'm doing here is basically just resting my hands on the back of this couch here. Some nice deep breaths and let your shoulders drop. So this is really stretching the front of the shoulders. And any of you who have had any suffering from tendinitis of the biceps or even frozen shoulder, this can help you with maintaining balance, maintaining wellness in the shoulders. So once you're comfortable in this position here, the more advanced technique would tell me to, I'm going to let my jaw drop once I'm in the stretch, not right now because I'm explaining, but I'm going to let my jaw drop open as I let my neck fall back to where it's comfortable. So I'm going to breathe deeply and I'll just demonstrate now. Of course, I'd be holding that for 30 seconds to 2 minutes. But the idea is, once your shoulders are back this way, these muscles here often don't get stretched either. So the front of the neck, there's a big muscle here that connects from the jaw all the way to the shoulders, and it's pretty much always in this position. So what we're doing here is counteracting that sort of habitual closed position by opening up the neck, the pecs, and the shoulders. If you have any questions or comments, please do leave them below and I'm happy to help any way that I can. If you liked what you saw today, feel free to like this video on YouTube and subscribe to my channel. Or you can come follow me on facebook.com/habitual wellness or on Twitter @essentialsarah. Let's simplify life and get back to the essentials of existence. Be well.